I heard that. All right.
He's like, I hate that song.
All right. Well, there may be, well, actually, that I guess it depends. I mean, when it comes to Comic-Con stuff, but I don't think for the most part there aren't things to hate for this episode of the Hypecast unless you're a hardcore comic book fan. But we'll get to that later on. We will be talking about the Comic-Con stuff that happened over the weekend on this rendition of the Hypecast. This is episode 197 with yours truly, as always, Sean, aka Hawk525, with my cohort ZawarudoWrrryy. And yeah, so this is indeed a Hypecast, where we talk about just video game stuff and we're just nerding out and blah blah blah, as always. So for those who are kind of new-ish, but yeah, that's just how been always running the show. Got just a couple guys talking about games and nerd-related stuff. So that's just how it goes. We specifically definitely cover fighting games, which we do have things to talk about for fighting games today. So we do have quite a bit. So I guess we'll just go straight into it. So when it comes to fighting games, to start this off interestingly, we are going to be talking about Warner Brothers Multiversus, which is has been the new hotness right now. The open beta has been out for everyone now. There has been early access for the week before, I believe, and I was able to get in on that during the middle of it because I did the thing where if you watch a streamer for like an hour and activate the drop or whatever, you get the beta code or whatever, as long as you have your Twitch and your WB account linked together. And yeah, you can get the beta code that way. So I was able to get one earlier that way and got a little sneak peek, and I think the game is overall fun. And then the rollback netcode was really good, especially early on. Unfortunately, the latest events, I guess, kind of made it a little worse. But when it worked, it was really fun. And it's pretty much, yes, it's a Smash-like game, but it has its own distinctions. Like they're really like trying to build around the 2v2 stuff. So it's definitely a little different. It stands out because of the sort of passive abilities and supportive aspects of 2v2, unlike Smash, where it's just kind of just very generic in that sense, because there's no like abilities that like benefit your partner or anything like that. In a way, like let's say like when it comes to Iron Giant, he can give you armor, right? Like a shield or armor. But I don't think in 2v2 and Smash they do stuff like that. Yeah, so things like that do make it stand out from the your typical Smash game. And so I like it that way. I mean, it does make it more dynamic and fun. It feels a little more active. Like you can heal your teammate, right? There's Ryan Dog with the healing stuff. There's other healers as well, of course. Like Steven from Steven Universe provides you like with armor as well as some healing in a way, and other supportive aspects to that too. They all provide some sort of like supportive thing one way or the other. And of course, there's characters that just do straight up damage. Of course, that's just how it goes. From what you've been seeing, have you watched anyone who's been playing Multiversus?
Yeah, here and there I've been watching, like, besides Max, I just go on to like random like streams or just watch like I keep messing up his name. It is so easy. Alphard. He used to be like big for I think Overwatch and stuff.
Oh,
he plays a bit of Multiversus. It's fun. It's just some of the characters looks a little broken if you have two of them on the field, like two Iron Giants. And as you were saying, like tosses like to each other, like shields and stuff. It's like,
yeah,
I'm like, so no fun allowed with these two. Got it. And then what was the dog's name?
Oh, Ryan Dog.
Ryan Dog. I'm about to fall. Nope.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. No, they got stuff like that. That's definitely one of those
so
things.
If you have a really aggressive like partner that does like off stage like kill confirms, Ryan Dog is like your best friend. If they mess it up, it's like, oh nope, reset.
Yeah.
For me at the moment for Multiversus, there's no one yet that is making me gravitate to the game. And besides, I have like a lot of games in the upcoming days and months.
Of course, yep. As a spectator, though, I mean, what do you think of it from a spectator's standpoint?
It's up there, like it's like that peak of fun that I wish Smash had at the moment.
Yeah.
Besides the online.
Yes. Yeah.
And if I was going to put it like into like we'll play right now to like no thank you. You'll be like, sorry, Smash, and then Multiversus, and then dead last is Nicktoons. Whatever.
Right, dead last, right. I get you. Right. Yeah. I mean, oh, wait, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, and also with Multiversus, like you can tell, like the developers and the team behind this really wanted to show like they had passion with this project.
Oh yeah.
Not just like a big money grab, and also to some that thinks that this is like a $60 game. No, it's a free to play.
Oh yeah.
Baffles me. It was like holy crap, it's a free to play and it's getting all this like good reviews. This is how you do it.
Yeah.
Because don't you, I mean, I'm gonna guess like later down the line you buy like certain characters, right? With real money, or is it just in-game points?
You can't. You have the option of doing both. Pretty much, you can buy with in-game and real currency. So, yeah. So pretty much you can grind it out.
So it's pretty much like how back in the day Killer Instinct went.
Yeah.
They were like the free to play, or you pay $20 for just the base game and a handful of characters, and you just go from there.
Yeah.
We can also say that it's kind of like Smite, which Smite was weird with their stuff. Smite, I believe you pay $20, and then every new god is already put into your roster. Like you don't have to. It was like, I don't know if that thing is still active, but that's what I purchased when I played Smite. I was like, oh, every new god, for free. While like some other gods were already part of this pack, why not? So maybe down the line, that's could be a option for Multiversus. Like you just pay like a flat fee and then every new stuff. Or does Multiversus at the you don't know at the moment, right? If they do like a roulette thing where if you don't have this character for 1 week, it's there for you to play, and then it just cycles.
They are doing rotations right now, like the free rotations. So one moment in one moment they had Shaggy, like for example Shaggy, Taz, and a couple other characters for free, but now it's like Superman, Finn, and I forget the other two. But yeah, I mean, but they are doing the roulette thing. They're doing rotations with this character being free for this week or whatever it is. So yeah.
Okay. So Multiversus is actually checking off like what works.
Yeah.
And not just like fucking it over. They just they took like liberties to like research what works, what doesn't work.
They did their research, definitely. They know what they're doing. I think they pretty much have it on lockdown in a way, in like the basic aspects. especially with the monetization. And as someone who has played it, it does feel pretty tight. I do like the controls on it. It is a little different from Smash because you don't grab. You have command grabs, but you don't have a regular grab like everyone does in Smash, which is a little different. You don't block either, so that's also a little different. You just dodge. But your dodge is pretty reliable. But of course, if you have the right reads, you can punish him for it. That's so it's not all that crazy. But what's also different is you don't grab the edge, but you can stick onto the wall. And all the stages, they don't float, so they have they're like grounded. So you can essentially climb up. Everyone can climb up to the stage, and you can get back to the stage that way. So everyone has some sort of wall grab in a way. So it's a little, it's they're pretty different, but also at the same time, you can get into this game if you have played Smash, of course. And of course, anyone brand new, of course, can also get into it because there's no inputs or there's no crazy things like that going in. You just literally pick it up and play it. You know what I mean? So it's supposed to be that accessible sort of fighting game or platinum fighter, whatever you want to call it. And also when it comes to attacking, you don't have to do that smash input. You can just it's like you're basically whatever direction you hold, and then your attack, and then you can hold it, and then to charge up your attack, and then boom, for the smash attack, quote unquote. What's weird is that your neutral attack is your smash attack, right? But then when you hold forward an attack, that becomes your jab or whatever. You can use your light attacks that way, which is a little different, but once you get used to it, it's kind of like nothing, I guess you can say. You can also use your stick, like on the PlayStation. You can also use the right stick as a means to attacking. I just find it easier to just use, for me, L1 to do the neutral smash attack or whatever. Just because I don't have to worry about accidentally holding forward and then hit attack, and then they'll only do the jab thing, So there are some little differences, and it has its own nuances, but overall, it does, yes, feel like a Smash game in some ways, more ways than one. But because with the rollback netcode, it does feel a lot more pleasant. It's very, very good when it works, of course, right? There were times where it was a little janky, but that's it really depends, I guess, on the person you're playing against. But right now, I guess the servers are being overloaded or something like that because there's just a lot of people right now. Let me I guess this is a good segue to show the picture here. And let me see. So this is from Maximilian Dude, of course. Also been playing Multiversus. And this is what we got on. I believe these are numbers from Steam. This is just Steam numbers. This is just the PC players. And as of recent, it's reached over 100,000 players. Right? We have literally 100,044 players at the moment he took that picture on Steam. This is just only PC players. So you can imagine how many more console players like myself are playing it as well. So that's that's a lot, and it really shows you what these sort of games can do and what it's capable of. And so a lot of these things do come into fruition, a healthy player base, a lot of players. So you'll have a lot of chances to run into people at your level, but of course higher levels as well as lower levels. So it's keeps the variety, right? There's variation, but nonetheless, finding matches is pretty quick, right? It's pretty instantaneous, right? But there are some slowdowns when you're in between, because this is best 2 out of 3. The in-betweens tend to be a little slow, but that's because you're picking out your perks again. You're re-choosing your character, or you can choose your character in between, so you don't have to stick with your one character the entire match. So that's right. That's all right. Yeah, Okay, so I definitely lost my train of thought, unfortunately, but let me just backtrack a little bit. So, yes, I mean, with that many players, it does have a pretty healthy player base. That's what um, that's a result of a good free-to-play game, and you know, it shows that if you make it free to play, it does provide these sort of numbers. So it provides a pretty healthy player base, and not to mention the whole entire online experience is pretty good because of like the fact that you can just easily, you know, add your partner, right? It's not like Smash where it's like you have to do all this doohickey stuff, right? You just go right into it. Just adding your party member is really easy on PlayStation, at least. I imagine it's the same on PC, of course. It does have crossplay, so you can play against pretty much everyone, which is really nice also. So we've been playing against like PlayStation and PC players and even people with like the Epic account, which is pretty interesting. So yeah, I mean the overall online experience is really good in comparison to Smash. You know, of course, Smash has been the standard over the years, and yeah, I mean, this is what competition does, right? Like it really shows you what other things could bring to make games like these better, and hopefully it'll be a wake up call for anyone who else wants to make a Smash game, like an actual Nintendo Smash game, for next time. Hopefully, you know, hopefully they're not ignoring it because this is really good notes to take, right? You know, maybe they could make it free to play in the future. Perhaps they have a free to play option, right? They do the character rotations and stuff like that. They'll let you unlock the characters as normal, but hey, if you want to unlock them now, hey, maybe you can do the founders pack or something, right? But you gotta, of course, keep up with the cosmetics, all the like the emotes and the music and the stages and all the doohickey stuff that would entice players to buy stuff to, of course, to monetize the game. So there needs to be a healthy balance, of course, with the monetization, blah blah blah, because you can easily screw that up and make players mad. I do feel that the monetization right now, or the what do you call, the coins that you get are a little slow. So I do feel that they should adjust that a little bit in order to be a little more enticing to keep playing it and stuff like that. Because otherwise, on a regular day, I feel like I'm just like earning chump change at the moment. And now, of course, when you first log on and play, you do earn like what, 200 coins or something like that. So that's like the most you can get out of. So yeah, I mean, maybe like playing just for 1 hour is like the most optimized way. But and of course, every level up you do get 100 coins. But otherwise, just playing the game itself, unfortunately, that represents lower rewards on that part. So yeah, I mean, I do want it to be more optimized, where the longer, maybe the longer you play it, the more coins you get, right? So it would incentivize you to get more coins, not just like, oh, I did my dailies, I'm out. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of what it would feel like if they kept up with it. But hopefully they'll adjust the rewards, or they'll like give you more missions to get more stuff, way more coins. And yeah, so hopefully that would be the way to go. But otherwise, the characters themselves feel, I don't think there's anyone who feels like outright bad. They have their own ways of being annoying, especially in 2v2. I don't know about 1v1. That's like an entirely different thing. I have not done any 1v1 matches yet, so I can't really say on that part. But when it comes to 2v2, everyone has a chance, right? Because everyone has their back. I mean, their abilities come to life, right? With their passive abilities and supportive abilities. So I think definitely it is built around 2v2, more or less. And so I think that's why this is going to be a game that could stand on its own. And yes, I mean they're gonna be people who are, you know, comparing it to Smash, right? Of course, that's a natural thing, but I think it'll stand the test of time, and it'll be able to stand on its two feet if they, of course, keep up with the game. Like add new characters, make it interesting, add the stages, keep up with the cosmetics, right? You know, fine tune the monetization and rewards, and I think we have a pretty good game in our hands for that could last for a very long time. That is free to play. So, I mean, right now, I mean, dude, this is a Smash game with Warner Brothers characters, and now we do have someone like LeBron James. Like they actually did it. Like remember I said it would be hilarious that would if they add LeBron James in there. But guess what? That's a reality. That's funny. It's crazy. Now it's not LeBron James himself voicing himself, but you know, but it's something. And I have played LeBron James. I bought him right away because I saved up enough currency for it, and so he's pretty fun. 2v2, I mean, like it's satisfying to like toss your balls. Yeah, like you can just go off stage, toss your ball, and then boom, you can kill people that way. His dunk is really satisfying. His spikes are really good. His up tilt game is a little weak, I think. But other than that, I mean, he's fun to play. You just toss your ball and then watch your ball management. What's interesting though is that when you hit someone with your what do you call his regular attacks, he gets his ball back, and then you can also just hit triangle or special, neutral special to reload your ball pretty much, but you do have a cooldown for that, so you want to like make sure your cooldown stuff is well managed. So yeah, it's I don't know. Yeah, he definitely grew on me. I don't know if he's a main, but he's a fun character. I think
he's up there.
He's up there. Yeah. Now I don't know about the tier list stuff, but right now, I mean, looks like people are trying to say like, oh, Finn is really good. I mean, he's really fucking annoying. Like, there's been a lot of people complaining about Taz. I feel like yeah, he's annoying, but I think the real problem is either Superman or Finn right now. Superman is so goddamn annoying. Like especially this past week because you know Superman is on free rotation. A lot of people, more and more people are picking him. And dude, his up special is really annoying because he can grab you and literally throw you to the roof and you die, right? If you're in the right position. Same with the corner, right? If you're in a far corner, he can just jump up there, chase you down, and then do the up special, grab you, and then throw you into the corner. That's like a kill setup, like that's like pretty potent for Superman. Batman is pretty good as well, I must say. So, you know, it's just one of those things. It's like I don't think Taz is that much of a problem in comparison to someone like Finn and Superman. Finn has really good buttons. Like he has good attacks. His sword is like really solid. He's just annoying, especially his backpack. His backpack can kill, right? But yeah, otherwise they adjusted Taz because of that, which kind of sucks. But he wasn't completely destroyed, so luckily, so I think that's good. Other than that, I mean, the roster is pretty good so far. I mean, we did just get LeBron James, and then incoming, over the next couple of weeks will be Rick and Morty. So I think I do have that here. Yes, right here. I think they're the same character or the same entity or whatever, because it's like, you know, like Tom and Jerry, they're the same thing. Like they're kind of like ice climbers or Rosalina and Luma, that type of stuff. But I think Rick and Morty are gonna be like that, like a puppet character almost. So that'll be coming somewhere in season 1. And of course, LeBron James, like I said, he's already out. Of course, it makes me do wish that Michael Jordan would be in there, but Michael Jordan, I mean, he'll probably be expensive to.
Yeah, I was like, he's too expensive.
He's probably like the Sora of this game, right? So
wait, try click on LeBron's picture. Yeah, that's why they could get LeBron. he's not wearing Air Jordans. So it's
Yeah.
Because you can't just get Michael Jordan by himself. You're gonna also have to get Air Jordans in there. So that's like an
You're
extra
right. You're right. Mm-hmm. Yep.
money out of WB's ass, going like,
Yeah. But I doubt it. But if it can happen, that'd be great.
yeah, I don't think those are the way it looks on those shoes. I don't think those are NBA. They look like, yeah, they don't look like basketball shoes.
I don't know. Yeah, they kind of just look like just generic sports shoes or something. I don't know. I'm not too sure.
I was about to say lugs, but I was like,
Oh, lugs. I wouldn't go that far, but
lugs are nice.
yeah, they're nice. But I don't go. Yeah.
But if you trip in one, you go tumbling down.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it just kind of shows you of what the rest of like the roster is going to be like in the future. Like, they put LeBron James early on. Like, damn, right? I thought he would be later on, but they put him in already. So, I've played LeBron James. I played Iron Giant. He's like my go-to for right now. He's fun. I like him in 2v2 especially. I don't know about 1v1, but we'll see. But yeah, 2v2 he's pretty fun. He's pretty satisfying as well. Like when especially you spike with Iron Giant, he has a move where he puts down the flower, and you can eat the flower to gain armor. And but we can also use it as a means to spike people down, like puts it down like this, and then the hand is like a sweet spot for the spiking. So you can what a lot of times what you do is when they're trying to recover low, like they're trying to come up to the edge. You do your down attack, which for a lot of people it's a spiking move. So there's a lot of spiking in this game. A lot more than you would see in Smash in a way, like especially on the stage, like on stage at the edge, spiking. There's a quite the pointed edge guarding. Edge guarding is pretty different in a way, where you don't really have to leave the stage. I mean, some characters in Smash can do that too. Like you just stay at the edge, and then you do your move, and then it spikes, right? Especially with, funny with like Luigi's like taunt, right? If you time his taunt right with this little dinky kick, it spikes you all the way down, and you die. That's like a gimmick. But with a lot of characters in Multiversus, that's like the regular. That's a thing, right? That's just what you do. So yeah, Iron Man can do that. He's pretty fun. So yeah, I do like his hit. Could use a little help, but he's big, so it can't be helped. So he's gonna get juggled a lot, especially against someone like Tom and Jerry. Oh man, it's terrible. It's a terrible matchup for me anyway with Iron Man, because he just gets juggled like hell between Tom and Jerry. That's what pretty much happens. Other than that, the only thing I'll outright complain is that the soundtrack is a little weak. The only like recognizable stuff is the Steven Universe music and the Batman theme. It's like a little remix. You do kind of hear it in the Batcave, but otherwise the rest of it is pretty weak sauce, unfortunately. So I hope that they update the soundtrack, because you don't even hear like the Looney Tunes theme like anywhere, other than when you knock out someone, you hear the weird like horn or whatever from Looney Tunes, the boom thing, when you knock out someone. But that's it. Like there's no like Looney Tunes theme anywhere. There's no Tom and Jerry theme. There's no Scooby Doo theme, right? Yeah, so the soundtrack is like a missed opportunity right now. So hopefully they'll add more to it, because there's a lot of great music in the Warner Brothers universe. So, and of course we can talk about all day about like what characters I wish we were making in there, or you wish we were making in there. So, I mean, Cartoon Network stuff is potential. There's plenty of other stuff too. I mean, I think they have the rights to Godzilla in that sense, right? So so they can put him, the legendary Godzilla, potentially in this game and make him just as big as Iron Man, if not a little bigger. I mean, right? And I mean, it's possible. Or put King Kong in there. I mean, make him as big as Iron Giant. It makes sense. I mean, he's 3 stories tall, so it's like, all right, you know, they have a giant ape in the game, right? So I think that would be awesome. That'd be pretty sick. Would that also mean they can add Jaws in there? Because Universal stuff, because the Universal properties are a part of Warner Brothers, right? Because they have King Kong, so that means they have, yeah, they have. I think they have Jaws, right? So that could also be a potential possibility there for Jaws to make it in there. That'd be really funny. But yeah, either way, it's a great game right now. It does have imperfections, of course, just like anything else. It does have problems with the servers right now, unfortunately, so the online is a little botched, but hopefully they can get that fixed. They're definitely aware of it, because you can just randomly die instantly, or there are people just like teleporting all over the place. So that's unfortunate, but yeah, when it works, it's really fun. So yeah, again, like, I hope to see this evolve. Hopefully we can see more of this in the future, and yeah, hopefully it'll stay around for a long time, because I do really see the potential of it. I do see myself playing it for a long time, or at least I would like to play it for a long time, just to see where it goes. I want to see the characters. You know, that's all there is to it. Anything else you want to say, or anything you want to know that you want to ask me, or anything like that?
Well, it's more of like potential, potential characters to make it. Wouldn't mind Shrek.
Is Shrek on HBO?
Wait, who owns DreamWorks?
Good question.
So I thought DreamWorks is Universal Pictures. That's the parent, but who owns DreamWorks? Owned by Disney, owned by... Holy shit. Come on, just give me one.
Yeah.
One straight answer.
Yeah. There's no straight answer as of right now.
I mean, Universal, if it's still under Universal, then that means it's still under WB, right?
I think they own Universal, so yeah, I mean, if that's the case, that could be true. I know for sure, like, Lord of the Rings and Hobbit stuff, like, that's up there for sure. Harry Potter, that's the same thing as well. We already have Game of Thrones with Arya, which I haven't seen. That's the character I've seen the least. I have not seen too many Aryas, but I think she's good. But I can't say too much on my end.
Well, anyways, if they bring in Shrek, every time he enters to fight, it better be the opening scene.
Oh,
we better hear Smash Mouth.
Oh my god.
Like, you just see the outhouse and you just see him just slam open somebody. It's there it is.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. It's a bit of a tall order, because it is Smash Mouth, because I mean, I forget which one it is. Is it Atlantic, or is it Sony, or I forget who is the recording studio for it, but that's a pretty tall order. But if they could do that,
I wouldn't like whatchamacallit. I wouldn't go past like Smash Mouth going like, do you want your 5 seconds of your song be in this game? Sure.
They don't have the right. They don't make that call. Funny enough, it's the studio that makes the call. But I get what you're saying. Yeah.
And that's the thing I don't like, because with studios like that, it's like,
that's how it works, man. Yeah.
What's the thing? that Twitch is also like people don't like Twitch doing it.
Oh, the DMCA stuff.
Yeah, the DMCA. It's like I get it, but still, if the artist of that song says, you know, I fucking go all in, yeah,
Right.
that should you think that should be it, but
in
no.
the ideal world, yes, but reality is that it's the studio that makes the final call. And yes, I mean, while it does suck to see Twitch DMCAing the very artist who performed that song originally getting the DMCA strike.
Funny.
Yeah, I think it was like Metallica, right? Because
it was Metallica, yeah.
Metallica got
it
their
was like
own shit struck. Yeah, they were doing their own shit and they got struck for it. It's like, what? Okay, but that's how it works because it's the studio who makes the call, and that's just unfortunate. But that's just how it works. That's the contract, right? I mean, that's the reality of it for right now. But I mean, hopefully things will get updated, right, with the whole digital rights thing and all that stuff. The act of copyright stuff. It's still like what? It's still stuck in the late 70s, right? Like they haven't even updated that stuff like ever since. I don't think. It's still like very gray and very just unclear of what is what. Other than, oh, you're using this property, boop, like automatic strike, or your channel gets taken down or banned or whatever the fuck. So it's like, okay, like I'm just like, even when you're just reviewing the song, like you're within fair use, quote unquote, you get the boot. But anyway, let's get back onto Multiversus. I hope to see it grow. I hope to see it evolve, and hopefully they can balance it right. You know, I do want to see good things from it. I do look forward to it, and I do see good things coming from it. But hopefully they do it right. That's the big thing I want to see from it. So yeah. But so yeah. If we don't have anything else to add or whatever, I think we can definitely move on from there. So, anyways. That's it on that part, I believe.
Yes.
So, yep. Now we have some Street Fighter 6 news to talk about. We did see officially from the Capcom or Street Fighter 6 Twitter, or just Street Fighter Twitter, excuse me. We have the classic costumes for the characters, right? We have Chun-Li's classic costume, Ryu's classic costume, of course Guile's classic costume, making it in there. So, for those who complain about like Cammy or something like that, oh, she's gonna be wearing pants, she's gonna have your fucking leotard or whatever. So, I think that's pretty much what's gonna happen. Maybe they'll like adjust some things on the leotard, but I think we'll see the leotard again. Like, I think that's the gist of it. So I don't think we have to worry about any of the classic costumes being taken out or anything like that. I think they'll throw them in there for DLC stuff. Like, I think these are probably going to be like pre-order bonuses or some shit like that. That's probably what's going to happen. Yep. I think that's what I think it is, but some people say Ryu looks weird without the beard, and yeah, so I mean, what do you think? Or do you think it's just like just because it's like one screenshot, he maybe looks weird or something like that? So I don't know.
It might be that one screenshot, and it's also because, you know, like how, I don't know if you ever did modeling before, like 3D modeling. When you have a beard, you kind of structure everything to
around the beard. Oh, okay.
Yeah, around the beard.
And
then you would think, right, like the beard is an asset, so you just take it off and it will look good. No, they're just like that Canny Valley, that that beard like fucking does something to the face.
And
then when you take it away, it's like, ooh.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
It's like, ooh. Plop.
Yeah, put it back on. Yeah,
put that back on.
So yeah, this is another shot of Ryu right here. This is also from Street Fighter Twitter. This
yeah.
Yeah, this is his idol pose right now. This is kind of what he looks like. along with Guile right here. He's doing his little taunt or whatever.
Wooly.
Yep, Guile. And then we have Chun-Li right here. Looks like Chun-Li. I mean, I think Chun-Li looks the most intact. Maybe Guile too, but he looks fucking ripped. Like look at his inner tricep. Like holy crap. He is.
I mean, Chun-Li's legs really look. I mean, if you go back to Chun-Li, those are bowling ball breaking thighs.
Yeah, bowling ball. Yeah, they can break stuff, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's not watermelon thighs anymore. That's bowling ball.
Bowling ball thighs. Yeah. They can crush some bowling balls now.
Which is sometimes when it comes to like using old costumes, if you put it onto the like the newer models, it's like a hit or miss. Like if you look like from her thigh down on her back leg, it looks weird.
Yeah, because she's putting her leg like inward, so that's why it looks weird from that angle. But
it looks weird, and then also, and when you compare it to the other leg, it's like it's pleasing, but you know that she does have like she does not skip leg day. But when you look at the other leg, it's like Jesus.
Yeah, the angling is a little weird, but I mean, it is what it is. Like I guess I get what she's doing. Like she's putting her leg inward so she has balance, right? That realism.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, sometimes you kind of want to cheat a little bit to make things look good. I mean, that's what happens in anime, right? You cheat a lot to make things look good, while it's not necessarily realistic. But that's what you gotta do to please the eyes. Because I mean, we're not here to watch reality. We're here to watch a cartoon. So that's why, you know, or we want to watch something different. That's why, you know, people do that to make things pleasing. But hey, they're sticking with the realism, and that's what it looks like. You know, so that's my thought on it.
But either way, she looks good.
Yeah. The costumes themselves, like the actual like fabric and everything, I think it looks good. You know, Ryu's looks matching because he's a fighting hobo, pretty much, like a drifter, if you will. Nomad, I guess if you want to say. Guile looks like a Guile. I like the detailing on his like, his tank top. You know, it has like an actual like fabric like sort of quality to it. Same with his camo pants and stuff like that. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Even though yes, it's just a tank top. Looks pretty good. So I think that's the gist of that.
Yeah.
One other thing from Street Fighter, I think. We do have more costumes for other characters. Luke and I believe Jamie have like different costumes as well. This is more like a different costumes. They don't have like a classic costume, quote unquote, so to say, of course, because they're brand new characters. Well, Luke doesn't have his Street Fighter 5 costume just yet, but they'll probably add that in there at some point. But Jamie and Luke have like just streetwear. Can't really make out too much because it's like in the what do you call it? They're like doing their critical art, so like all the effects are kind of like covering it up, so we can't really say too much about it. But all it says here is just like, oh, this is like their new street style or something like that. So, yeah. Jamie's does look noticeably different, of course, in comparison to his other costume, because you know his other costume is like more Chinese-esque or whatever. But this one is like more street, you know, so you can't really say. So it definitely is different. So you can definitely say that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, anything else you wanted to add? Yeah.
I mean, out of the two, I like Jamie's one better.
Yeah, Jamie's looks pretty cool. Oh, there you go. You get to see a better look on it. Oh, that's right. I mean, Luke has that weird cap, like his hair is like clipping through it, quote unquote. But it's supposed to be like him wearing like super more towards like the back, so like his hair can stick out. But looks like it is clipping through a little bit. He's wearing super blue jeans, that's for sure, with some tears in it. Other than that, yeah, it looks pretty normal. I mean, oh, and then he got some Tims. Look at that. Wearing some Tims.
I don't like it.
He's wearing some Tims. And then this is Jamie's right here. Oh, I actually like the yellow and black combination. And then you have the one pant legging a little shorter than the other. So I do like that. Kind of reminds me of like Titus, whatever, from Final Fantasy. A little bit. But I do like the, yeah. I do like the top. Pretty cool looking, must say. I like the shoes. The shoes are pretty cool too. I do like that. So I think Jamie got the better of it of the two. So definitely, it goes to Jamie. So anything else, or you're good?
We good.
All right, we good.
We good.
All right. All right. Now we also have some KOF news as well. So pretty cool. We do have now a video for Team Orochi, Team Awakened Orochi. We do have some gameplay, so let's fire it up and check it out.
Team Awakened Orochi!
Ooh.
That's it.
Oh, Yashiro with that intro. Oh god.
Punch.
Oh wow. He's brutal. Holy shit. Oh wow. Oh shit.
You stole that from Alex.
Dude, that's a power bomb. Holy crap. Oh wow, her voice. Wow.
You noticed she's not command grabbing.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Orochi, Chris.
Okay. Oh god. Those punches.
He's that short. He's punching your dick.
I know. Oh shit. Ooh.
虫けららしい勘違いだね。あの世に行くのはあなたの方ですよ。草薙京。じゃあ死にましょうか。すべて飲み込んで僕の。
Oh, okay.
KOF 15!
Oh, yep, and then they have their classic costumes, quote unquote. Yeah, that's the pass. That's what the pass is looking like for right now. Season pass. So we got one more team. I actually kind of like seeing Yashio the most. I think he's like the coolest to watch, just because funny enough, he's the one that's like grappling more than Shermie. That's really funny. Let me just take a look at
Is this VA of Zoro's?
No, I mean we talked about it. It does sound like Zoro, but he's not Zoro.
I know it does.
Orochi, Yashiro.
Yori's like, so this is how it feels being thrown.
Mm-hmm.
Power boom.
Yep, that's a power bomb. That is indeed a power bomb if I ever seen one. Yep.
And then Alex shows up.
Yep, I know,
You
right?
dare use my move?
Yeah. I'm gonna show you the real moves.
So you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, I know, right? Which he like plants you to the ground, like in Street Fighter 5.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, they look pretty cool though when they're like attacking and stuff like that. Nonetheless. So, any comments on this trailer?
I don't know, his voice, Chris's voice when he's in this form sounds too like soft.
Right, yeah, I get it. But I think
you think it would be like a little bit like,
harsher, yeah.
harsher or demented.
I mean, maybe just because he has control, like complete control, I guess. So I mean, he's still himself essentially.
Also, that fucking feather.
Oh yeah, it's like
It doesn't know what to do.
I know.
It's like
moving all
either
over.
do I stay straight up or do I just flop around?
Yeah, like around his face. Yeah.
It's like I'll just like yeah. I'll just flop around. It's like that's not how it works.
Yeah, even though they're well, other than Yashiro's, right? Even though their supers look pretty basic, like the way it's animated and like the way it's like angled and stuff like that, it looks pretty cool. Like the cinematic stuff for their moves is actually pretty cool. So I think like they did a pretty good job for the newer characters, while the old characters, you know, they're kind of like dated looking in some ways, but these newer characters, they did a good job with them, I think. Pretty cool. So I'm pretty sure
I do like Shermie's one. I do like hers. I just wish there was like something more to it, because it's like, you know, she absorbs the lightning and then just
right.
reconduit back to, you know,
Redirects it to yeah. I mean,
I kind of wish like when she absorbs it, she lands behind it and then she like unleashes it. Like, cause you know, like there was like what was the move? Her regular level 3. When you're up in the air and she grabs you and she's like,
oh yeah, and then she like
whispering in the air.
Yeah. There's a little more.
That's kind of I wish what she did. Like she absorbs it.
It goes behind
you're
you.
Stunned at first. Yeah, you're stunned at first. So, and then she just envelops you and then just holds you in place, and the whole like lightning just sparks out of her body.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You know, like
yeah.
And then she's just laughing while you crumple, you know, going to a crumple state.
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
mods, get on that.
Yeah, mods. Yeah. That would be a pretty cool idea to see how that would be executed, but nonetheless, though, they all look pretty good in their own right. So,
Chris looks like again, he kind of like watched Geese and Rock do their moves, and they're like, Chris is like, I want to try that, but this time in the air.
It's kind of it's kind of funny though. They pull moves from other characters in some ways. I mean, Yashiro pulled moves from Shermie, funny enough, but Chris pulled some moves from Iori, and then Shermie, of course, Orochi Shermie has moves from Benimaru, because she has the lightning ball thing, which Benimaru does. So it's like it's kind of interesting to how that's like somehow connected. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's a reason for that or some lore reasons, but I'm not too sure. But that's, I mean, I'm not too familiar with the Orochi side of things beyond what I kind of know already. But on that, I mean, they look pretty cool. That's all there is to it. Even though, yes, I mean,
funny, like Benimaru, when he sees Shermie doing her lightning attacks, he goes like, he just looks over at Iori and just go like, I'm gonna try it. It's like, don't.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
I'm gonna ask her out. It's like,
Mhm.
don't, please.
Yep. That's I believe that's pretty much it for KOF. Looking pretty good.
Hey, what? 6/12.
Oh yeah, the date for it. Did we miss the date?
Is never.
Oh, is this August? I don't think there's a hard release date on that. It just says August 22, so it's like after Evo for sure. But it is playable.
I'll make the prediction. Mid-August.
Mid-August. Yeah, I think it's mid-August pretty much. Because look at the other dates; they're all like in the middle, pretty much. So,
or if Evo wants to be like that holy shit moment.
Oh, like right after Evo.
Now.
Yeah, like oh yeah, like right after Evo, like or during Sunday finals. That'd be pretty cool. I think
during Sunday finals, and then everyone goes and downloads it, and then it crashes the
the server. Just a friendly reminder, I guess. It is they are playable during Evo though. Like they have a playable build, like a booth or something. Yeah. So if you want to try them out, I guess you can. If you happen to be at Evo, I mean, check out their booth.
Get to it, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Am I going to Evo? Do I want to? Not really.
Yeah. I'll hold off on Evo for a while. Let's just put it that way. I mean, I don't really know when I'll ever come back to Evo just to check things out. But right now, definitely not. Just because, I don't want to be out there still. Like it's a little much, right? With 2 days times. But yeah. Anyway, KOF, man, they got one more team to go. They'll come out in the autumn of this year, and yeah, that'll be it for season 1.
It's gonna be Team Broken. It's gonna be like all the boss characters in their like ultimate forms. Well, minus Rugo.
Oh yeah.
It'd be so funny. Team Street Fighter, and it's like, oh.
Or team like Sam Show. That'd be kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
Since it's SNK.
Oh yeah, it could be like another way for representation, or something.
Metal Slug.
And then you'll have like someone from Sam Show, someone from Street Fighter, and then someone else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It'd be so funny. Team Marvel, and it's Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor.
Man, Thor.
He'll be like, wait, how did you get the money?
Yeah, Team Avengers. Wait a minute. Yep. I mean, SNK did a collaboration with WWE, right, for their mobile game. So maybe they still have the license for the WWE stuff. So maybe
the team can't see me.
Yeah, I know.
It's like,
team WWE, and then you see John Cena and like I don't know some like The Rock and who would be the third one? Maybe like a female wrestler or something. I don't know. To cover that side.
It's probably gonna be The Rock, John Cena, probably Dave Bautista.
Oh, Batista, yeah. Who else was in the collab? Because I know Cena was in there, Rock was in there. Oh, Undertaker. Undertaker could definitely be the third one or something. That'd be kind of cool, actually.
Team.
I mean, the team WWE.
Anime.
Yeah. Anime.
Like
what does that mean? Right? Like
I know everyone be like, "What does that mean?" And then it's like Ichigo, Luffy, and
jumps. So.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of weird, but all right. I mean, hey,
and then for like the people that still trying to catch up with One Piece, Luffy's like level 3 is.
Oh, him and going
into that mode, and I'll be like, whoa.
Yeah.
Take that off screen.
Mm-hmm.
Look away.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we're gonna have to like run into the other Discord. Do not play Luffy. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Just don't.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's pretty much KOF news, and fighting game news in general for this episode. So let's head into the one but funny news within the frontline side of things. is involved with a dead game pretty much, but I just thought I'd share this as it was hilarious. So let me just play this.
So I just went to GameStop and they had Anthem for a fucking.
Stop! Let me lower the volume, please. Okay. So.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
So I just went to GameStop and they had Anthem for a fucking penny. Now, mind you, when I went to buy this, I was like, there's no way this is actually a penny. And it was a penny. Look at all the other labels down below this, though. The guy explained to me that basically once games just don't do well, they normally take them off, but then there's sometimes they just put it up for a penny. Now, mind you, this guy was explaining to me this was so bad as I'm rummaging through my little purse trying to find a penny that he just decides to pay the one fucking penny for me. If that doesn't scream bad game to me, then I don't know what does, especially if the cash register guy pays the 1 penny for you.
That's actually really funny. So yeah, Anthem is so bad apparently that it's being sold for a penny at some GameStops. Have you you've worked at GameStop at one point, right?
Please don't remind me, but yes.
Yes. Have you experienced anything like that in your little career?
For the 2 years I've been with GameStop, we had a couple of games that, yeah, it'll come out like the regular price, and then about like 2 months later, the price would drop like $10 and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I only saw it once. I forget which game. It was like every other week it was being reduced like $10 to hit like $5. And my boss just looked at me and he's like, "You have a PS3, right?" I was like, "Yeah." "You want this game?" "No." "Okay." And then I just see the entire stock that we had, and I don't know, at the time we had like a box for like to dispose of like not games that we cannot sell. So we pretty much put it into that box and we ship it back to the main company, and I don't know what the hell they do with it. I think they just throw it into a landfill like the ET games.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I saw one of my shares, but for something to go down to a penny, nope.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure I could have done something to a game like that and get fired, but it would be fucking hilarious. Wow, this game just came out just 3 weeks ago. Why is it a penny? Oh, I don't know. It must be a misprint. But just to take it off the shelf, I'll buy it.
Mm-hmm. Another story relating to this is that someone on Reddit posted their little story where they visited their GameStop on a Sunday and found out that the game was for again a penny, and at their GameStop, and I guess even with tax included, they bought, I don't know how many copies, like probably looks like 50 copies or something, but it said I don't know how long this sale will last, but they got all these for less than 50 cents, even with taxes included. So that's pretty wild of what can happen to a game like this, And of course, that's because GameStop wanted to get rid of the copies for Anthem. Sorry, go ahead.
It's that, and also like the game had so much hype built, and then when it released, ooh boy.
Yeah. We kind of covered it like a long time ago of how it turned out and stuff like that. At least a couple of times here and there, but like.
And also for the guy that took this picture, you couldn't use anything else to hold up those games instead of.
He's using his boxers or something. It's like so.
Like I didn't want to say it.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, the gay guy fucking looking at boxers." It's like, no, it's like right there. It's like,
yeah.
Do you not like have
pretty funny.
A can or
like a box?
Some little thingy from Kamen Rider that you can play your deodorant or something. Jesus, no
boxers.
But I am wondering how two just boxers are holding up that.
I don't know. Good question. I mean,
unless they're crusty as fuck.
Ugh. Okay, I don't want to think about that.
Boy.
I don't want to think about that. Anywho, well, yeah, they're being sold for 50 a penny at some GameStop. So it's just a case of the game is so bad or so dry or what do you call them? Less of a demand that they have to sell it for a cent to get it out of there.
It's more like it's there. No, it's like it's just there.
I believe the
It's
term
not
is
even
called...
like in the.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
I wonder if they're in the Walmart $5 bin.
Oh well, they're gonna need a new bin because no one's gonna buy it for $5.
I know, it's like,
man.
Jesus.
I think there was a time where they did that for. I want to say, I could be wrong, but I think they did that for like Pokemon cards at one point because no one was buying these Pokemon cards, like the packs or like the boxes or whatever. So they were like selling them for dirt cheap. So that could have been a gold mine for me, for someone like me, but that's like a rare occasion. But I believe the term for this sort of situation is called penning out. So penny and ing, penning out. Which makes sense because they're literally selling it for a cent before they throw it into the garbage, I guess. So trying to get as much as I can, just even though it's like less than 50 cents. Like, all right. I don't think EA or BioWare don't give a shit about this, so it's like, all right, it's 43 cents is mine, or whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to share this because I thought it was pretty fucking hilarious, but sad, you know, because I think there are people who did like the game, but it's like nothing is happening to it, so like a shallow lake at this point, especially with how much hype was built around it. And yeah, this is a BioWare game, so yeah, man, it really put a hurt on them, on their reputation.
I think at this point, BioWare just wants to like close this chapter this bad chapter as soon as possible. But yeah, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen anytime soon. People are still gonna bring it up.
For sure, sure. That's how it works on the internet nowadays, man. It stays on there for forever. That is how it goes. That's how the cookie crumbles. All right, now we can head on to.
I love that movie.
Yeah, Bruce Almighty. Now we can head on to the games news. So a bit of a quick bit right here. We did get the next wave of courses for Mario Kart 8 for the Switch. For those who did buy the booster course pass, I have yet to do that, so I should do that at some point because there are a lot of courses still coming along the way. But this is number 2. There is one new course, I believe. This is Sky High Sunday, and then one of the old courses, the classic courses, did include Katamari Desert, which is from N64. I did like this stage because I like the train. I always like to like go into the tunnel and like fuck with the train, maybe. Right? When I'm in like Time Attack. But yeah, the classic course looks great. You know, got that nice little glow up to it. Another classic course, and I think the other one, oh yeah, this is from the Wii, Mushroom Gorge.
The Wii.
They also have been including courses from the mobile game, which is Mario Kart Tour. So I don't know any of these courses. But this one I did like, which is Waluigi Pinball from Mario Kart DS. Glad that they added that in there. And
I missed I don't know, is it in the game? It was from Double Dash. I think it was Wario's stage. Did they add that?
I'm not too sure actually. I've been kind of lost in when it comes to Mario Kart. I haven't fired up in a long time, so
Okay, one of us contact like Thero.
Yeah, he plays all the time. But anyway, pretty cool. I mean, I do like how it's rendered and stuff like that. It literally has a nice glow up to it, you know. It would be nice to see new characters along with new courses, but I guess that's how it goes. Like, I swear, if they added like Captain Falcon, that would have been so hilarious. But no, they only included his car, but not. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, the car is there, but
yeah,
not the cell.
Yeah, that's a bit. That's a rob.
We have Link and his damn bike.
And then we have Villager from Animal Crossing, the vehicle to go with along with that, I believe, and even Isabelle. So it's like, where's Captain Falcon? Right? Like, that would have been really funny to see. I want to see his knees like stick out from the car, like all the other tall characters. But yeah, new courses. It's coming pretty soon, ish. Yeah, it's October. Oh no, August 4. Excuse me. It's pretty soon.
Oh my God, Sora is finally here.
Oh yeah, that's still around. That's pretty funny. Get rid of that. All right, now for some Apex news. So funny enough, there was supposed to be something new announced, but the game somehow was leaking it early, like earlier than it was supposed to be. So I thought that was pretty funny, but eventually we did get the news, which is right here, I believe. If it loads up, unless oh, there you go. There you go. That's our new legend, Vantage. Vantage pretty much is going to be the sniper. Has a kit that is appropriate to sniping. But pretty much her ult is going to be like bringing out her special gun, and she can mark targets for her teammates. And for the marked targets, they receive 15% more damage pretty much from your teammates. So that could be pretty annoying. Especially if you have a really good sniper on your team. And yeah. Her tactical or whatever is going to be involving with the bat, where you can like control the bat where it goes, and then you can pretty much teleport to that bat. It's almost like I think someone did that in like Overwatch or something like that, where you can like throw something and then they teleport to it, something like that. I forget who did that, but people in other shooting games do that too. It's a pretty common like trope or gimmick, right? You throw something and then you can teleport to that object, I believe. Oh no, it was Sombra. Sombra did that in Overwatch. You like throw the cube or something and then you like teleport to that cube. I think that's pretty much how it works. So that's pretty much her. She's gonna be sniper oriented. I believe she's going to be a recon unit, which also means she can likely interact with the beacon or whatever, I think. And
her outfit kind of looks like a recycled skin from Bloodhound.
It kind of does, yeah.
Is young. They're a young Bloodhound skin. Remember, kids, Bloodhound's gender is not defined yet.
Or, I mean, they pretty much said it was non-binary, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
It's a they.
Yeah, they, yeah. Goes by they. I believe, and there was a video for it. It's just a cinematic trailer, granted, but there's a video for it nonetheless. I think it's right here. I'll just leave it on the background, but anyway, yeah. So, or let's just at least hear the voice.
Gift, wild one. Here, we are free. I never wondered what lay beyond the stars.
Now she'll become Batwoman.
Yeah, pretty much.
Also, again, I'm not like that
I was curious. as
that
you were.
knowledgeable about wildlife and stuff, but
And
bats
here they
do
killed
carry
me.
rabies, so
Mm-hmm.
itch. Go
Yeah.
to the
What you
hospital.
saw. I searched it and found nothing.
Why no? She's just walking
Nobody.
around and like she
An
taking.
empty
She,
cargo ship driven by computers.
yep.
A cargo
There you go. The
ship with
anime
no
trope.
cargo.
Never mind the outside.
Just a bandage over the
Yeah.
Our
wound,
world is dangerous enough for you, my
and
wild
I
one.
guess a kiss.
What does
Oh yeah, a kiss on the wound. Yeah.
for?
Yeah,
What's
to
the
make
only
it all
truth?
better.
Everything wants to kill me.
And what's the only rule?
Everything wants to kill me.
Survive.
Ah, so you're in
Survive.
Australia.
Survive.
Hey, that's pretty much how it sums up in Apex, right? Everyone wants to kill you,
This rock wants to kill me.
right? You get third party a lot, so. How
And I was
PRs
like, we're
go.
gonna third party the third party of the third party. It's like,
Yep.
wait, what?
Never mind the outside world.
Pretty much how it works.
Searched it and found nothing.
Yeah, that's pretty much how she sounds and blah blah blah. Don't want to go through the whole thing, but yeah. Ooh. Anyway,
Okay.
yeah, I think she looks okay. Yeah, I'm not like blown away by it, but I'm sure she'll be like fun to play. She'll probably have like Rampart's buff when it comes to like certain weapons. So she'll probably reload faster and handle faster with sniper rifles. But I wonder what that means for the Kraber, right? So that means she'll be handling that Kraber potentially a lot better than, than, well, everyone else, really.
Huh.
Anyway, other stuff that came along with it. I mean, this was more of word on the street. Oh no. Oh wow, that is a duplicate. Okay, that's weird. I think it was like one of these ones. Anyway. For this upcoming season, season 14, they are going to increase the level cap to apparently 501, so 501. Which I don't know if it means all that much other than have a bigger number, but like, don't you still earn like legend coins even if you're max leveled? Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I don't think it really means anything other than maybe like there's more achievements or something like that along the way. I don't know. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's nice. For those who have been playing it for a very long time. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. Yeah, new legend coming. There's already I think, well, actually, I think there's a video for season 14. Let me see.
From the games that we play for this current season, it's meh.
Right.
Like some of the guns, buffs and debuffs were like meh.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm glad Spitfire is out of the freaking
The crate.
drop crate,
Yeah.
but it's just meh.
Oh yeah, they're bringing back King's Canyon with the skull, I think. Or they're like
finally.
yeah, they're bringing back the skull.
Been...
I think they're changing up the skull though. It looks a little different, but we'll see.
That is so fucking broken. If a Horizon player was able to just do that, in
I know, right?
instant,
Just throw a black hole in there.
And I don't know, like on certain angles, the mob looks like a variant of
Forget about me.
Wraith.
Oh yeah, I can kind of see it. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Like I'm thinking this is like, because remember Wraith, like she can hear like her other selves and stuff. Maybe this is another Wraith that escaped. I don't know, that's me, diving deep.
Right.
And there's Kano, use. I mean, he acts like Kano, which is hilarious.
Kinda, yeah.
Is it true? Did you do the things they said?
Of course not. But all that matters here is what people believe.
See, it looks like this almost like they got Wraith's model and just like
She kind of looks like a
modified it.
combination of Wraith and Mad Maggie, almost in a way.
I'll get you.
That's their kid
That's a kid.
in another timeline.
Of course, Fuse is using a flatline. Of course, he would be.
I would have been fucking like laughing my ass off. Okay, there goes my bat, and someone just shoots it down. It's like, oh.
Yeah,
And I'm happy that Revenant and Bloodhound are together. The couples. Also, when can we do that? Like, just go like, I'm going to use my freaking jetpack.
I know, right? Just fly out of there, like just like Valkyrie.
I know, like a Valkyrie. Maybe that's in the new season that we'll be able to just whoosh
Yeah.
for a few seconds.
Of course, with Valkyrie, she has like an extra long boost or whatever.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Try go back. Oh, a little bit back.
A little more?
Yeah, a little bit more. A little bit. Okay, play right here. I didn't notice that. Oh no, play.
I'll play it. Okay.
Because she has the shank, and she was saying that, oh, I can take care of him. Mom is like, no, see, the
Oh,
mom
she took the shank.
it,
Oh shit!
and then she's I didn't notice that.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty sneaky.
That's right, everybody.
Yeah, I know. Although, I think, well, that jumping thing, I think that's her using her ability. So she, like I said, like she throws her bat, and then she's like just flying to the bat essentially, which is kind of weird, but all right.
Don't do this to Bloodhound. Bloodhound's my favorite.
Oh, did they they're the champions? All right.
And I like how she's just going like, this is my mother's, this is this. Like, shut up. If your mother's a wanted criminal, some societies will make you an asset to said criminal and throw you in jail. It's like,
Yeah. So we pretty much
gain
yeah.
the money.
We got some hints of what 14 is offering, so we're gonna get King's Canyon back. Yeah. With the skull. But I don't know how.
So that means which wonder which world is gonna get the boot.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe Olympus.
World's Edge.
World's Edge. Oh, maybe World's Edge. Yeah, I kind of. It's like whatever. You know. Maybe Storm Point. Maybe, but they probably want to keep it around a little longer since it's a little new still. Probably. So it's either World's Edge or Olympus.
I wonder if this King's Canyon, because you know when you're flying King's Canyon, if you look over, there's like other plots of land.
Uh-huh.
Wonder if this is like the other islands that they finally like reclaimed or spruced up.
Oh yeah, man. I don't know.
But again, thank you. We've been asking for King's Canyon for like fucking 14 seasons.
Let the skull.
I hated when the skull place was blown up and when we got the ship destroyed. I hated those variations.
I see. I don't think I was around long enough to experience stuff like that, but hey, I mean.
No, the original King's Canyon.
No.
The original King's Canyon was basic, but it was fun. And 85% of the time, the ring will close at the skull area. Like 85% of the time. That's how if you played long enough, you knew like, we can, kill around here or just set up camp at the skull area. So, it looks promising, but again,
right.
When with every new season, what weapon and what legend is gonna get the fucking boot to Nerfville?
Yeah. we'll have to see about that.
I mean, if they touch anything else except for Spitfire and Flatline, I'll be okay.
Right. Because right now the wingman and the car are in the replicator, so they'll change it back again to different weapons. I don't know what, but
I don't know why the car went into the weapon crate.
well, the car is pretty fucking good. So
It's good, but it wasn't as good as when the alternator was in there. Holy crap, that alternator. Pew, 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 pew. Volt I can understand, but Volt is still powerful without like big attachments.
I mean, you mean as a care pack, even just a regular ass weapon is yeah. Because of all
Mastiff being as a crate weapon.
You don't mind it being a crate weapon, or you want?
I missed it.
Oh, okay. You missed the Mastiff. Okay.
As a crate weapon.
What's crazy is that right now the beak is doing more work than the EVA 8. That's like kind of stupid to me, but I don't know. Like I just been doing more work with the beak than I have with the EVA 8, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know what it is with the EVA 8. I don't know what it is. Like, or with the beak rather.
Think for the EVA 8, they need to bring back the double pump, the double shot, and maybe that'll make it good again.
Maybe, I don't know. I actually never experienced the double pump EVA or whatever. But anyway, we'll see what the weapons and stuff like that, the rest of it will look like. But we know for the fact that King's Canyon is coming back. Skull is in there, right? That would be pretty cool to look forward to just for the maps alone. But we'll have to see how the battle pass is going to be looking. I imagine probably around the same-ish sort of scheme when it comes to the number of costumes and the purple stuff and all the everything in between, I guess. So I pretty much currently, for the most part, have been on level 100 on the battle pass, so I'm pretty good. Like, I don't really care about the very last reward on the battle pass. I'm probably gonna get there. Just happenstance. But yeah, anyway, any other comments, or are we good?
I'm good.
Yeah. I'm glad that they were able to fix Lobo's ring. Like, god damn it, that shit was annoying. This shit was broken. Like, there were times where the ring just didn't do anything. So you couldn't even escape. They fixed it, but I don't know how Lobo's ring broke in the first place. It's like, jeez, what's going on over there with the devs, man? Like, what the And then, of course, the server problems are still an ongoing issue, as always. But anyway, it is something to look forward to, I guess. Okay, I think that's all for the Apex stuff. And quick little bit, the game Golem that everyone's looking forward to is being delayed. Oh no! So anyways,
I know. Oh no. Anyway.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it didn't say what or when it'll be delayed, but
I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, it just says by a few months, and then they'll update us with the timing or something like that when it'll come out. But I don't know, man. Like, who put the green light on this game? Like, it's so weird. Like,
it's weird, and the art style, everything else in that game looks good except for Golem itself. Like, wow, you look like you're from the PS3 era slapped into the PS5 era. It's like something tripped up.
Like, is this gonna be a fully priced game, or is it just like $40 or $50?
Like everything, like see,
Yeah.
Gollum right there looks so like he
Out of
does
place.
not belong in that. Yeah, he does not belong in that world. Like he belongs, but he, like does not. I think it's the texture issue.
Maybe they take. Yeah. Well, I guess there's a reason why they're delaying it because they're probably trying to get Gollum right. It's mostly a stealth game from what it looks like, and there's some characters like Gandalf in there, making it in there. But yeah, it's just gonna be a stealth game for the most part. But like you said, everything around it looks cool, like the forest and the foliage and like the level design and stuff like that. The environment design, it looks pretty neat. But it's Gollum, so it's like, what the fuck?
I know, it's just him. Like,
yeah, like why make a game around Gollum? You know, like if it was a $20 game, like it's fine or whatever. But it's like it seems like they're trying to make it like a full-scale game. I don't know. Like, are they trying to make like a Stray game, but with Gollum? Because Stray came out pretty recently. Have you played that at all or no?
yes, I'm still not done with it because I'm exploring the fuck.
Oh yeah. I heard it's a short game, so yeah.
It's a short game, yes. But I wanted to turn off the game because of the first 10 minutes. Because something happens to the cat.
Oh.
And I have two cats. One of them, like when that scene happened, I looked at my cat and I was like, I don't want to play this game no more.
Oh yeah. Have you like spammed the meow button and see if they react to it?
Yeah.
Did they react to the meow? Yeah.
Well, one of them was like looking around. The other one stared at me like, because what's funny, the meow not only comes from the TV, it comes from the
controller
too. So the one that was staring at me just inched closer and started to sniff the controller. I was like, yes, this is your new brother.
That's pretty funny.
His name is Sony PlayStation.
That's pretty funny.
That opening, that scene, I was like, I don't like this game no more. It hurts. It's too real.
Pretty funny. Well, I mean, I guess they're. I don't know. That's what it seems like. Like they're just trying to make that Stray type of game, like exploration, but you're not Frodo, or you're not Bilbo, or you're not Sam. Even you're Gollum. You know. Maybe they just did it for shits and giggles. I don't know. But it's being delayed. What's also being delayed is, meanwhile, at Rockstar, Grand Theft Auto 6. But they've been saying some stuff about the game. There was an interview on Bloomberg, and this is we're reading off a tweet from Nibelian. It will be featuring a playable female protagonist for the very first time. She's a Latina that is one of the pair of the leading characters, influenced by Bonnie and Clyde. So that sounds pretty cool. I do like the sound of that already. And you know, there are people complaining like, oh, the female protagonist, like, oh, why a female?
I saw a freaking thread going like, GTA is woke. It's like,
yeah.
It's like, you guys keep using this freaking word. I don't think you know what it means anymore.
Right. It's just.
And then someone also pointed out the original GTA, the GTA 1 and 2, the top-down games. You were able to play as a female character because it was like choose out of 8, and then that's how you play.
Yeah, I heard they're even like they were like Asian or like also Latin or Latino or Latina, and also something else. I forget what it was, but like it already had like some representation there. So it's like, it's just funny to see people seeing it like, oh, this is like brand new. It's the very first time that they're being representative or woke or whatever the fucking word is, right? So
yeah, that's fine. Like, again, it's like, You guys keep using the word woke. I don't think you know what it means. I think you're just using it so you can just
Be a part of the
feel feel cool.
Yeah, be a part of the trend basically. Be on the bandwagon essentially. But anyway, get back onto GTA itself. Seems like the working title right now is Project Americas. And then main location is a fictional version of Miami, so they're we're going back to Miami again.
See, I'm not against being Miami, but we already freaking went to.
Yeah,
we already had
Vice City, right? So
yeah. So why are we going back to Miami?
That's kind of disappointing.
I cannot say that with a grain of salt because 4 took place in Liberty City. We went back to Liberty City,
which is New York, right?
5 we went back to San Andreas or San Diego or something like that.
That was just LA in general. So yeah, it's more of LA, but obviously San Andreas is just San Andreas. But yeah, it's kind of expanding upon it, but
again, like, unless like this game like takes place after a few years, and when I say a few years, like I want to say like 10 years after the events of Vice City.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's gonna look drastically different, so it might feel new anyway.
Because we also had a prequel to Vice City, I believe, during the PSP era.
Oh,
Vice City Stories.
Oh, I think okay.
I can't remember if it was a prequel or a in between. I gotta look, but that means I gotta find my PSP, which is lost somewhere in this house.
Right. Of course, it says
which I should, because that PSP is modded, and that's where I have my PS1 games on.
Now, they did say it's Miami and surrounding areas, so it'll hopefully be like again, like it's kind of like the San Andreas effect, right? Like where first it's San Andreas and then LA and GTA 5, so so hopefully it's not just Miami, it's like more of South Florida or whatever. So that's what it kind of sounds like to me.
I mean, hopefully it'll be like kind of like how San Andreas did it. Yeah, San Andreas, Las Vegas, and that third area I can never fucking remember. But if they did like that, then it should be like Miami, Tampa Bay, and probably Orlando.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they'll have like a parody of Disney World, right?
Yeah, I was like, that means we get to go to Disney.
Yeah, I know. That'd be funny to really see.
Mom, can we go to Disney? We have Disney at home.
Yeah, no.
GTA 6.
GTA 6, yeah. That'd be so funny if they actually like make a full scale like theme park. Like it's like really
that you can go.
Big.
You can go and ride the rides.
Buy tickets and everything, and like buy little like plushies and like
buy tickets. Fuck that! I'm gonna steal a helicopter and land my ass in the park.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying like you can simulate it, but at the same time you can like what I mean, like you can shortcut it. You have your own fast pass. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, my fast pass is the bazooka.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, look at this long line. Shame.
Yeah. But hopefully they'll add those sort of areas, like you said, like Tampa Bay, Orlando, and other parts. I mean, I'm pretty sure if Todd and Josh cared about this GTA, I mean, they'll probably like hopefully want to see like, or I can see them wishing they add these areas in Florida into the game or something like that. But yeah, we'll see.
It'd be so funny they did add those places in Florida. And Josh goes like, I wonder if my house is here.
Yeah, I know.
Goes to like where he supposedly lived, and he's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
It's my house.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck it up.
I'm pretty sure they'll add the other landmarks too, because in GTA 5 they added the Griffith Observatory. So like places like that, like I'm pretty sure will be in there too. So I mean, obviously they'll add the beach. That's a given. But hopefully maybe they'll put like the lake parts too, like the part I forget what the lake was called in Florida, but like those famous lakes or whatever, iconic lakes, whatever. Maybe they'll add some parts of northern Florida too, because I heard like they have some iconic stuff too. Maybe I don't know. I'm just kind of spitballing it from here on out, but yeah. Anyways, this will be evolving over time, but so that just sounds like DLC or free updates, right? With adding more cities. The game world is already large, more interior locations than previous GTA games. So obviously, it's gonna be pretty big because PlayStation 5 and whatever. I'm pretty sure.
The one thing I don't want this game to have, because to me it's not needed. I don't want GTA Online along with this game.
They're gonna do it. Like you know they're gonna do it. Like
I know
they're gonna do it because that's what made them money, like the most money.
Yeah.
Especially with all the cosmetics and all the cars and all the like the stuff that you can get with real cash, simulate gambling or simulating stocks, real estate, like other stuff, man. And then of course you can create your own courses for whatever. Like there's a lot of stuff in there, man. Like it's been out for a very long time. And so if you take a look at it now, it's like, holy crap, they added a bunch of shit in there, And not to mention, of course, they remade or HDified, well, not HDified, but they repackaged it, for PS5 or whatever, so that way it looks a little better or what, and all that stuff. Kind of like what they did with Last of Us, right? And yeah, so, but GT Online, it's gonna happen, man. I know. I see where you're coming from. I get it. It's all about the single player experience, but they're gonna do it. It's just like it's the money maker, So, and people love GTA. There are people who love GTA Online, so it's like you can't not do that, You can't go on and move on from it, right? Like they're gonna do it, man. But anyway, other little notes, I guess. They're actually bringing in more producers to help avoid crunch time or overtime. Schedule changes, conversion from contractors to full-time employees. That's pretty cool. Removal of abusive employees, whatever that means. New mental health and leave benefits, and staff is more flexible with their time. So that sounds nice and all. That's actually true. Because I know a lot of gaming companies are trying to like be better, even though they should have been better in the past. But now they're doing that because of Blizzard. I'm pretty sure it's because of like Blizzard and Ubisoft and stuff like that. And even of course Riot, right? So they're trying to like avoid that telescope on them or microscope on them. So they're like, oh, we're making these changes, so hey, we're a good company. So yeah. But you know what? If it works, it works. That's great. But other than that, I mean, if there's do you have anything else to talk about for anything else you've heard from GTA 6 or yeah. Jason Schreier has also talked about it too. I don't know if he added anything else new to it. But let's see. Yeah, he talks about the culture overhaul. Yeah, it was like a frat boy company, but they're changing that now. Oh, okay, and then they're trying to like make it a little more safe, right? They said Jason Schreier pointed out that the transphobic jokes in GTA 5 were removed from the re-release. They quietly canceled an online mode called Cops and Crooks after the George Floyd stuff. And then yeah, the Latina protagonist thing. Yeah, okay, so here we go. So the production on GTA 6 has been slower than expected, largely due to the pandemic, but also due to these changes. As employees grow accustomed to the working at this new Rockstar, morale is higher than ever. Cultural changes are well worth it. Yeah, so And then pretty much, I'm pretty sure he'll point out the same sort of progress that they've been making on GTA 6. So that is pretty much that's all there is to it. I think we're pretty good on that one. All right, last one on the games section. We do have what appears to be an upcoming open world RPG that's single player for Black Panther. Black Panther game is coming and is being published by EA. The game will begin, according to Discussing Film, the game will begin with the death of one Black Panther as players look to take on the mantle. It is unclear if T'Challa will be the playable Black Panther. Any comments just based off of that?
Oh boy.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to the actual Black Panther movie, like Wakanda Forever. But what do you think of just this alone? Like the idea of a Black Panther open world game. Like, I mean, does that sound cool to you, or?
Why?
Why do you say that?
Like, at this point from right now, like, I just very skeptical on any like Marvel video games at the moment. Because look what happened with Square Enix and Avengers. Guardians was actually that gem like we needed.
The diamond in the
Midnight
rough.
Sun,
Oh yeah. That's gonna be really shaky, right?
I'm not holding my breath on that.
It's a card game, right? So that's gonna be you know what's coming.
It's time to duel.
Yep, and then time to pay your wallet.
Open up them packs.
Exactly. Unless they're gonna do a 180 and be like, oh, we're just gonna do cosmetics. The card packs are just for you to earn in game or some shit like that. But we'll see about that.
Like, we'll see, kids.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
when they say open world with
right.
Little Black Panther, is like, how open world? Are we only gonna stick around Wakanda? Are we actually gonna go like able to move from Wakanda to New York
or London, right? Or you know, yeah. Where was that scene taking place when they went to the party or some ball party when they went undercover? Remember that scene in Black Panther? Where was that? Remember?
That was in Korea.
Oh, it was in Korea? Okay, well, I mean,
when they went to the illegal gambling house.
Yeah.
That was in Korea.
Okay, that was in Korea. Okay, so we can maybe
I believe.
Okay, so maybe Korea, right? Like maybe we'll get to revisit that place, you know, something like that. Maybe.
I mean, if they make it like again open world, maybe like kind of follow like how the Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor has their open world games.
Yeah, if they bring in like the tribe aspect into it too, that'd be pretty cool. Like have people like join you, or you can recruit people and make your own tribe almost as the new Black Panther, whatever, quote unquote. Maybe it could be like a neutral Black Panther, right? Like it's like you know, you could create your own Black Panther type of thing. That'd be kind of cool, or it can be kind of neat. I say, and then you can recruit people from there on, especially with what was that guy? He's like the muscle or something like that. He's like the big dude, like M'Baku or something like that.
Yeah, M'Baku.
M'Baku, yeah, I like that guy. Yeah, that'd be cool to have someone like him on the on your little tribe. That'd be pretty neat. But I mean, it is definitely early. We don't really have anything else to go off of. Just the fact that it is in early development and it is being published by EA. That's all we got. that's the end of that one for right now. And well, speaking of Black Panther, let's just go jump into the Comic-Con stuff. It's a better segue. I don't know why I put that one first. But anyway, let's start off with the picture, right? They revealed like the timelines and stuff like that for Phase 4 and 5. Let me bring up the other one. This is Phase 5. Well, let's start with Phase 4. So obviously we had WandaVision, Falcon, Winter Soldier, Loki, and Black Widow. There's Shang-Chi. And after that one was Eternals, Hawkeye. And then I'm just reading left to right. Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, and then lastly Thor: Love and Thunder. So that is it. I mean, we've seen all of these at some point, with the exception of Thor: Love and Thunder. That just came out. So, but for Phase 5, that's coming up. There's a lot of new stuff in here, obviously. So it looks like the very first one on this timeline is Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania, and then right after that one is Secret Invasion, and then around the same time it looks like it's Guardians of the Galaxy 3 Volume 3 looks like, and Echo. I believe Echo is from what was it, Hawkeye, right? It was like that deaf person or whatever. So yeah, Loki Season 2 is after that, but at the same time we have the Marvels. I believe that's a movie. The Marvels. Right after that one is Blade, and then right after that is Iron Heart. That's the female Iron Man, right? So it's going to be taking up the mantle essentially. After that one is Agatha and the Coven of Chaos. So it looks like Agatha is having her own series. And then after that one is Daredevil Born Again, and then after that is Captain America New World Order. So that's the very last one on Phase 5 timeline, so that'll be the most quote-unquote up-to-date, I guess, for Phase 5 for right now. Any thoughts from there?
This one is missing the Thunderbolts, which is actually comes right after Captain America New World Order.
That's right.
Daredevil, which really piqued my interest, is a 12 or 16 episode show, which is when I first heard it, I laughed my ass off because I looked at all the other Disney Plus shows that we have. Is like, you guys were the sacrifice for this show.
Pretty much.
Thank you.
Yeah. How long is Loki Season 2, you know? Is it another 8 or 6?
Probably 6. But to me, like, if they're gonna go forward with these Disney Plus shows for the other shows, minus Daredevil, I think we talked about it. 8 episodes sounds like that good, like, sweet spot. 6, you're kind of like rushing it.
Yep. It's not just Marvel either.
Gives
Star
you like
Wars.
a good like breathing.
Yep. Yeah, we'll see about this 12 episode format. I mean, see if it works for something like Daredevil, and if it works, then they'll probably hopefully do that with other shows. Yeah. I think there's a split between Disney Plus shows and movies, right? It looks like an even split. Secret Invasion is a Disney Plus series, so I definitely want to check out that one. That sounds pretty. And also, what's also missing, I believe, is the zombies one. So I think we'll be able to check that out in the IGN post right here.
So there are some shows and movies missing in the San Diego Comic-Con announcement, which I think they're saving it for D23.
Oh, August, right? That's
August or September, one of them.
Yeah. I feel like it's middle of August or something like that. It's when they do it. But anyway, I mean, there's a lot of minor stuff like the Lego Avatar stuff. This is from IGN, by the way. Let me see. Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves. We've seen that. The trailer anyway. And then there's a Cowabunga collection, I guess, announced for Ninja Turtles. Coming to PS4 and 5, Xbox Series 1 and Series X, Switch, and PC. So, multiple release. And it has all the classic TMNT games. That's pretty cool. For those who really want to get in on that. And then, yeah, there's more of the D&D among Honor Among Thieves stuff. I guess there's a poster for it. Coming out March 23rd or 2023. More Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Oh, and then there's a new lineup for Transformers figures. Delving into Optimus Prime's origins, I guess. So for those who collect them, there's more to collect. National Treasure, I didn't even take a look at that because they said there was no Nicolas Cage, so I was like, yeah, that's unfortunate. Called National Treasure: Edge of History. I believe starring Lisette Alexis. That's the name of the leading star. Marvel's Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur is an animated series for Disney, I guess. But it has a star-studded cast, according to IGN, including Alison Brie, Andy Cohen, Jennifer Hudson, and more. Gotham Knights gameplay trailer. It shows off Batgirl. They confirmed that the Joker will not be in Gotham Knights. It's the, what do you call it? The Court of Owls or something like that. Is the main, I guess, villain or attraction when it comes to antagonist. I guess there's some sort of oh, okay, so I guess William Shatner is appearing in Masters of the Universe Revolution, which is a Netflix stuff. Okay. Oh, there's a trailer for it, but
Thank you.
yeah.
Skip.
Let me see. I don't know about the Reddit post thing. Wheel of Time renewed for 3rd season. That's from Amazon. I'm not really sure what that is. I'm not even very familiar with the series at all. Oh yeah, I think there's a new Beavis and Butthead, right? Like, oh okay, yeah, because they're returning to Paramount Plus as a accessible release now, since it was in theaters at one point, I think, and it was also on Paramount Plus for a limited time because it had a simultaneous release, I think. Don't quote me on that. They're coming back. Anyway, King of the Hill creator says has a very good chance of coming back. So, King of the Hill is coming back, I guess. Yeah.
But where it ended in the series, I felt, it's a good closure.
Yeah.
Unless, you pick up, like, lots of years after, and it's based on Bobby as an adult or something.
Pretty sure I have like all the modern stuff in there, like the Zoomer stuff and Gen Z and like all that stuff in there too. Yeah. And then of course Hank Hill is like the grandpa now, so he's gonna take the back seat, right? Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Next up we have a Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles sequel, I guess, for comics. And I guess SpongeBob is getting some sort of crossover event. Okay. Let's see. It says, he who lives in a pineapple under the sea is about to get Doctor Strange-esque multiverse special, as Nickelodeon has announced the Title Zone, a crossover show that sees SpongeBob SquarePants, Camp Coral, and it's all those spin-offs. Is that what it is? Oh, that's stupid. That's not a crossover. That's a way crossover, man. If that's really, that's just all the SpongeBob stuff.
It's like I don't think you know what that word means.
I mean, yeah, it's a crossover technically, but it's like that's a mid crossover.
Yeah, that's why I'm like looking at it, and it's like I don't think you know what this means. This word means.
Yep. National Treasure stuff. Oh yeah, they said DC is not making any more Snyderverse movies. I guess that kind of sucks. But if you really take a look at the situation, what's going on, yeah, you kind of can understand where it's coming from, especially with what's going on with like the Flash stuff, Ezra Miller, right? That whole mess is just out of control. And then, of course, Multiversus, that was also announced alongside that stuff. We already talked about it. And then they also talked about Lord of the Rings, Ring of Power, with the new trailer. Have you seen the new trailer?
Yes.
What did you think of it?
I like it. It's just other people now just kind of, they're still just bitching about how what's her name? One of the elves look, and they're like,
Right, yeah,
they're just
black,
doing
right.
cash grab. Oh no, it's what is her name? Galadriel. They're saying that she's not a warrior, blah blah blah. Who the saying that Tolkien would be rolling in his grave because of how shitty is. Like, you realize they went directly to the Tolkien family to ask if this was alright.
And plus, you have to also remember too, like even the original trilogy too deviates from the book too in some ways.
Well, yeah. So it's like you guys saying that the Tolkien family would not approve this. They did. So
right.
So
it's really the matter of if it's cohesive or done right or not. I think that's where it really matters. Like, right, you can change the story, but is the story still going to be entertaining or just fun to look at or worth checking out? You know, you can even say like, yeah, The Boys on Amazon is super different from the comic books, right? But they've done a really good job with it, like making a brand new story, make it more grounded, like just make a more just an enjoyable story on its own thing. Like it's a different flavor, right? Hopefully that'll be the case with the Rings of Power, but you know, we'll see of how it turns out. But yeah, that was also announced. Original Gremlins star Zach Galligan will return for Secrets of Mogwai. Oh, okay. So is it a Gremlins film? I'm not too sure. I don't know what that is. The Ultra. Okay, so according to the actor Matthew Lillard, the Ultra Instinct Shaggy meme is canon. Okay. I guess his quote is that in the movie there's a bar fight scene. There was a Mortal Kombat anime movie last year. Okay, yeah, we saw that little intro thing when he grabs Scorpion's neck, and then okay, and it says, and it was connected to that. So like, okay, I guess it is canon according to the actor. All right. The Lord of the Rings. Rings of Power, female dwarves will have beards. Okay, alright.
I mean, it's because there was a line in, I think, Two Towers.
Oh yeah, they were making fun of the dwarves.
Gimli was saying like, some people say there are no dwarf women that we just put off on the ground, but you can, and something about like, dwarves can even tell sometimes because dwarf women also have beards.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like funny.
Yeah. There was a trailer for I Am Groot.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a short series, so it's like whatever, you know. What if season 2 was also announced along with an early announcement of season 3, I guess. Spider-Man Freshman Year. That's an anime series, I believe, right? Yeah. More Lord of the Rings. Mogwai stuff. Okay, it is a Gremlins thing. Okay. Oh yeah, the X-Men 97 cartoon coming to Disney Plus for 2023. I think I get it's like a carrot. It's a successor, right? We've already talked about it early on, but I guess they talked a little more about it. Okay, it says it brings back Rogue, Beast, Wolverine, and others, and picks up where the animated series left off. Marvel Zombies on Disney Plus. You have gore and splatter you want from a zombie show, so it is going to be the first rated R or whatever, the TVMA or whatever it is for Disney Plus. It'll be a mature show, so there's that. Tales of the Walking Dead. That was also announced. And there was also an announcement for the real-life Infinity Stone collection worth $25 billion. I kind of heard about this, but I didn't know it was that much money. Holy crap. Who would buy that? Like Elon Musk or something? Jeff Bezos? Someone who takes a really crazy loan? No idea. But you're gonna get robbed if you keep showing that off. Anyway, Walking Dead gets a new trailer, and then there's the premiere date for the series finale stuff. Mandalorian figures, season 2. I like that they even have like a Grogu stuff in there. That's pretty funny. Like really tiny looking, as it should be. More. Oh, it's a spin-off for Walking Dead. Oh, and then one of the few video game stuff. Street Fighter 6 did reveal the alternate costumes or classic costumes, right? As we talked about earlier. I don't think that's an announcement. Oh, and there was a new Avatar film coming, Last Airbender film coming, featuring the focus on Aang. Holy crap, what is that? Keanu Reeves' RKR anime confirmed for 2 seasons on Netflix. Alright. I'm not sure what that anime series is. Not too familiar with that. Transformers Earthspark. Looks like a it's a Nickelodeon show on Paramount Plus. Batman Spawn crossing over again. Oh yeah, they talked about this. Dragon Ball Superhero is coming here in the States for a movie release. So for those who want to see it, there you go. Daniel Craig guest starring in Archer. I remember that show. This is a lot of stuff. There's some costume reveals for Andor. There's a new series for Star Wars. Oh yeah, there's a new Shazam stuff, along with Black Adam. Extreme X-Men. Yeah, there you go. Black Adam right here. Did you see the new Black Adam stuff?
The new trailer?
Yeah.
Yep.
What do you think of it?
That Mr. Pierce was a good choice for Dr. Fate.
Yeah.
Not feeling it for the other like cameos. I mean, we do have Atom.
Of course.
The Atom. Hawkman, I guess okay. Black Adam himself, The Rock. Gotta see more. And whatever, like whoever they're fighting is like, is it just Black Adam or? You know?
I'm not too sure. And it also says Cyclone, so I'm not familiar with Cyclone. All right. House of Dragons, that's the spin-off for Game of Thrones, right? Yep.
It's a prequel.
It does feature this guy. I forget the actor's name. It's like Matt something.
Matt Smith.
Yeah. He was also in Morbius as of recent.
Yeah, I don't count that.
Yeah.
He's I know him because he played the Doctor from Doctor Who.
And this lovely thing called Bat Wheels, which is just this
Skip.
weird ass show for kids. But all right,
it's their stealing of cars.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's not even like homage. It's like full on like this looks like Cars.
Yeah.
Badly done.
Star Trek Picard season 3. New animated
Indicator.
crossover with Star Trek also. Oh, that's weird. The Sandman. I don't know what that is. Is it
It's
from?
a comic? It's a comic series.
Oh, I see. Neil Gaiman. Oh, okay. It's just not really an announcement. Okay. There's a lot of stuff. Yeah. Okay. And there's like a bunch of like I heard Dwayne Johnson got booed at the Comic-Con because whatchamacall, because he has no idea who is going to play Superman or something like that. So it's somewhere in that context, and he got booed at that for it. So it's like, okay.
It's like, why are you booing at the guy? This is not a Superman freaking movie.
Yeah. Nor is his decision to cast Superman or whatever. So it's like, why boo at him? Go boo at fucking the
Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers, yeah.
What the fuck they're doing with their superheroes?
Mm-hmm. Especially Superman of all things. Mythic Quest season 3. Marvel teases massive Avengers finale. Okay. I guess this is the only thing we got. So, what happens when the powers that be meet the natural order of things? Okay.
Me.
And now, finally, of course, we have She-Hulk, the new trailer, and then we have Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, wrapping up for the Phase 4 of MCU. So, what did you think of the new Black Panther trailer?
It's gonna be hard to watch because of
Sure.
like the emotional thing that's gonna come with it. I'm okay with the changes towards Neymar. Like, I don't mind him being Aztec, because when you think about it, we really don't have a lot of Aztec Mayan representation in media right now. The only one that I can just immediately think of is the Mel Gibson movie. That was Mayan or Aztec. Apocalypto. There you go.
Oh, that's right. I remember that
And
name.
then if you want to go a little bit like back, then there's the Road to El Dorado.
Right.
I'll watch it. It's just that, it's going to be kind of hard, I guess, for like the first 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Oh, no. What did that happen? Anyway.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. All right, anyway. Sorry to cut you off there. But,
yeah. It's good. It's just that, again, there's like so many people just raging, like, it's not comic book accurate. Why did they change Namor and all that shit? It's like,
oh, right.
It's like to that point, like, honey, you're only bitching because you just want to bitch.
Yeah, like,
just stop.
They've already made so many changes, like, even early on. It's like, are you really going to continue, like, complaining about that stuff? Really? Okay. You're wasting your breath on that part.
It's like they're not following, this comic book line to the T. It's like, to me, it's like, why would I want to watch, like, beat for beat something I just read?
Right. I get it.
Like, seriously, why would I want to?
I mean, there are some exceptions to that. Like, One Piece, I like to see kind of word for word, but that's because, it's like well animated nowadays and stuff like that. So you want to see like that stuff animated, but like comic books. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's like more of the point. Like, it's also like you guys ain't bitching. We're bitching about Man of Steel. Oh well, they were bitching a bit about Man of Steel, but like for like Batman and stuff, it's like, okay, you want beat for beat? Go watch Batman. We're gonna watch. We're gonna like waste 30 minutes doing this fucking origin story, which at this point in time, that shit should be beaten into your head.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when when they introduced Spider-Man, I was like, thank God we don't have a origin movie. It was just like, here's Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
You should know who he is, what his origin. Let's just go straight into his adventure.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
It was like, thank God we didn't have a Spider-Man origin.
I know.
Like
Yep.
Because again, it's like one of those things. Like, look, I did not need to like see Uncle Ben die for like the 6,000th time. Like if I saw that with Tom Holland's one, I mean, we kind of did ish
Mm-hmm.
with No Way Home, but it's like, here comes the line, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
With great power becomes great responsibility. Woo! Okay, thank you, Uncle Ben. Bye.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
Aunt May, it was a little bit more, to me, more impactful because
Oh yeah.
the iteration she did was actually the true iteration that was in the comics.
I see.
So I'm like, there we go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, with Namor, I don't mind the changing it, sprucing it up, and people are like, he's not Atlantean and blah blah blah. I was like, you realize that Marvel has to do all of these changes because there's another Atlantean running around in another studio. So I'm pretty sure they cannot say the word Atlantean at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Unless Marvel buys out fucking DC.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Disney buys out like DC. Then that's why, again, with the whole mutant stuff,
Mm-hmm.
the MCU couldn't use the word mutant. They had to use variants and Inhumans. But oh look, guess
And
what?
metahuman, yeah.
In a episode of Miss Marvel,
Uh-huh.
something happened.
Right.
Like, yes, we can use that word again. Good job. It just took us
Many years.
a lot,
Uh-huh.
many years to get to this point.
Yep. I'm in my 30s, and finally they they popped the word in, So now it's like, all right, full circle. All right,
It's just that we took the long way around.
Yeah.
We didn't take the scenic route. No, we had to freaking go off like the I-65.
Yeah, that's
And
the
down
reality.
into
The reality of route, not the ideal fantasy route.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, anywho, when it comes to me, with Black Panther, I felt like they paid respect to it. I felt like they honored T'Challa and of course Chadwick Boseman. Right, they're not gonna like touch him anymore because that's like they felt like he was T'Challa and no one really can take his place. So they're gonna leave it at that, and I think that's something respectful in my opinion. I'm not opposed to it really. I think it's pretty appropriate, and pretty much, who knows who's going to be the next Black Panther, so to say. There's a little bit of a hint, right? You get to see his suit and everything, and the body is kind of like very ambiguous. We don't know if it's female or male. I don't know. Can't say. I don't know if it's going to be T'Challa's sister because there's been stuff going on with her, sort of her personal like views on the pandemic, right? So probably they're probably not gonna have her being the next Black Panther, but who knows? It could be I forget her name, but like the girlfriend, right? Possibly T'Challa's like loved one. Or it could be someone else, like completely just, I don't know, maybe out of left field or something. I have no idea. And it's going to be pretty interesting of where the story goes, especially with what's been presented, right? And that's all I can say. I mean, it looks good. Obviously, they've really gotten the look down. I like to see more Okoye. You know, I like her and the general, right? And it looks like there's gonna be like different factions within Wakanda to like fight for the throne. So that's gonna be pretty interesting, right? It really feels like, you know, T'Challa's death or whatever, like it's really affecting Wakanda itself, right? And for us, like in reality, you know, we lost Bosman, but for them they lost T'Challa. So it's like almost like a parallel thing, and I do like how they're playing with that in a way. And so yeah, now they're in a what essentially is a power vacuum. So there's all these factions trying to take over. Maybe not to mention, right, the Aztec or whatever, that the other, you know, that other group, right, it could be going after them too in a way because they know Charles dead. So they could probably be taking a piece of that pie or the whole thing, really. So it's going to be pretty interesting, I think, from the story standpoint. So I hope it comes out right, and I think it will. It's just I think where it goes next is where it's kind of scary, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that's all I got from that little piece of a video. What about She-Hulk? What do you been thinking of She-Hulk? Like, has your opinion changed at all, or not really?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, again, like it looks like a fun show. It's just
yeah.
Again, the naysayers trying to like say that this show is gonna be shit without, you know, really watching the show. Is like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I'm just upset of how they used Hulk in this entire thing. Like, he just kind of got the boot, almost like the short end of the stick, and I felt like he didn't get his sort of time on the screen like in a cool way or whatever, like a really like powerful, like sort of like, especially with what
I understand where you're getting. It's just that lo and behold, Universal still holds the movie rights.
You're right.
To Hulk, so they can't really make a Hulk movie without Universal fucking
saying yes. Yeah.
Saying yes.
Yeah, that's true.
I really hope for you guys that really likes Hulk that he does get his redemption. Not redemption, but, you know, like his actual movie.
Yeah, his time to shine.
Until freaking Universal says, yeah, you know, we're not doing shit with this. Here you go.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the reason for that is just, because of the fact that he is part of Universal, so they couldn't make him like powerful or, you know, whatever, like. Yeah. Because otherwise, you know, everyone would have been like, oh, MCU does Hulk really good. Why Universal is holding him back? You know, let go of Hulk or some shit, whatever. Like, maybe the Universal didn't want to like face any of that, so they wanted Hulk to be their property, right? In their eyes, still. So Disney, I guess, couldn't have like the freedom completely to have like Hulk being just like big fucking like, you know. That's why he just kind of just like, he got sidelined, I felt like. He didn't get his revenge on fucking Thanos. Like, oh my god, man. He didn't get his payback, man. That would have been so cool. Like, at least get one punch in on him or something. Like here's my headcanon, right, of what could have happened. Because remember, Thanos was getting overpowered by, what's her face? Captain Marvel, right? But he hit her with the Power Stone, and then she instantly fucking got knocked back and whatever, right? And he was about to like do something, right? And then maybe he could have like give her like a really, really fatal punch or something shit like that. And then how I imagine it is, Hulk just blocks it with his one hand, right? Because he's just super fucking pissed, like, you know, and he's got the rage, right? And then maybe his arm can grow back or not, whatever, right? But he can just hold him back with one hand, and then he finally says the line like, Hulk smash, and just smash the fucking shit out of him and sends him flying back, and then Thanos is just like, ah, fuck it, I'm gonna use the gauntlet, and then there you go. There's that part, right? So like that's how
yeah,
that's how I had it in my head.
that,
but,
yeah. Again, like again, people think that Disney Soul is really powerful right now. Blah blah blah. It's like they are, but they can't fucking work miracles. Look how long it took Disney to finally get X-Men back.
Right, and
It's
the
gonna
word
take
and that word,
another.
right, that comes with it, right? With
Yeah.
mutants, right? So
And I swear to God, there is no way Disney at the moment, unless again they buy out Sony, they cannot truly fully use Spider-Man or any of his assets.
yeah.
That's the sad reality.
Like Venom and Carnage and yeah.
Because Sony is believing like they can fucking do a Spider-Verse, which they are, but it's an animated form.
Yes.
And that's the only reason why they can hold on to the license, that 5-year license of
Something
using
like that,
Spider-Man
right?
is because they're making Spider-Verse.
Mm-hmm.
And because it was delayed, I'm thinking the reason why they delayed it is because the contract for Spider-Man, the 4-year thing, the 5-year was about to expire. So they're going like, oh shit, push it back.
Yeah.
So we have a fucking excuse to extend this contract.
Yeah. It's
without,
like they found a loophole.
paying.
Yeah, the loophole, man. Yeah. Yep.
So again, it's like, but in my headcanon, Hulk's weak is because it's setting up for at the end, which is Secret Wars, which to me will truly become where we hopefully see Worldbreaker Hulk.
Oh.
That's what I'm thinking. Is like he's weak is because they're cashing it out to make Worldbreaker Hulk at the end.
I see.
The other shit will be I'm hoping they will try bring this into Doctor Strange 3. In my head canon, Strange dies. Benedict Cumberbatch dies. But the one that picks up the mantle is Bruce Banner, because for a while Bruce Banner was the Sorcerer Supreme.
Oh.
So Strange and Wong to me is going, if they want to bring that to reality, they will have to die. To bring Sorcerer Supreme Bruce Banner. Not Sorcerer Supreme Hulk Bruce Banner. To which he can actually like maybe sever himself from Hulk.
Oh.
And just go, okay, Hulk, hate.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay. Interesting.
Go somewhere.
Interesting.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Okay.
But that's my headcanon.
Right.
I don't know what Feige has down the line, but I'm like one of those skeptical people. It's like, I'm kind of like not comfortable right now with you, Feige, but you're doing a good job, so you do you.
There's that talk about the whole CGI industry thing, and
which when you look at it, it's like it's not really Marvel's fault. It's the studios that Marvel, hires that has understaffed. So it's like, okay, yes, I understand everyone. You're all pissed off, and Marvel is a big name.
Yeah.
So yeah, bark at Marvel. But when you do this, oh shit! It's not just Marvel. It's an actual like steps.
Yes.
So again, it's like do you blame Marvel or do you blame the VFX studio that has like only 25 people and they don't want to hire anymore?
Right.
One with a bigger name to make a bigger yelling point or the actual problem.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't even bring up the name, but maybe it's like an NDA. I don't know. I don't know how that shit works. Nor do I.
Again, it brings up to the artists that we did like a past few podcasts.
Yeah.
Thing that Marvel killed his joy and stuff. It's like,
yeah.
It's like, sir, when you actually looked at it, it's not really Marvel. It's actually your company. How many people were on your on your team from your company? If it's less than whatever, then it's your company that fucked you over, and a little bit of Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Did your company even think of hiring more people to help with the project? If the answer is no, then it's not really Marvel's fault, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Because what I think some other companies will do, put out the job, and then whatever company says yes to it, it's like, okay,
Okay.
here's your money, here's your deadlines.
Right.
Do you are you staffed well? That would be like probably one of the things. Like,
Yeah,
are you
that's like
staffed well?
that's the responsibility of the head of that studio, right? So I imagine.
Yeah.
So.
And if that head person goes like, yeah, then they're holding Marvel money. Yeah, we're staffed well. We're
Yeah.
staffed well. Okay, how many people do you have? Enough.
Enough.
It's like they're not even counting. They're just
Yeah.
going.
That
Enough.
sounds
like,
about. That sounds like it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways.
But again, like,
Mm-hmm.
we can go on and on
Right.
how like people would just blame the bigger one and not like
Mhm,
the
mhm.
small, the
Right.
actual. Like,
The actual big picture. Yeah. Rather than yeah. Let's just wrap it up with Thunderbolts real quick here. So that's supposed to be the team featuring U.S. Agent, right? Which is yeah, we kind of saw that at the end of Winter Soldier or Falcon Winter Soldier. Yeah, so
same thing.
yeah, same thing. So yeah.
You're not wrong.
So yeah, it's going to be.
It's like you're not wrong, but
So is it-
you're
so-
not right either.
Are the Thunderbolts the same thing as the Dark Avengers, or is that like a completely different thing?
I think they're gonna lead it up to the Dark Avengers. They're kind of like the Dark Avengers, but not really. It's
Okay.
just because it was the Thunderbolts were made because of Thunderbolt,
Mm-hmm.
the hit guy, but because of the actor that played Mr. Thunderbolt passed away, I'm thinking they had to rescript it and probably use I forget her name, but she's actually confirmed to be Madam Hydra, the lady that recruited US Agent and Yelena.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that she's gonna be pulling the strings in that movie. To
I
which
see.
I think New World Order, that Captain America movie, is the foundation to make the Thunderbolt. Like, I'm thinking like Sam and Bucky found something or did something very like stupid, to which triggers like, fuck it. Here comes the Thunderbolts.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Madam Hydra just going like hee hee ha ha.
Yeah. All right, yeah, because otherwise, really not much else. Because we already talked about the shows on the timeline, so that's pretty much.
Yep.
We pretty much summed it up. So, yeah, that's all we got for this show. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff all around, including the Comic-Con stuff. I think let's see, because Evo is just around the corner, right? Because it's next week, I believe. Because it should be the 1st of August or something like that, or the first week of August. So I think if there's like nothing to talk about during that week, but there's stuff to talk about after, right? Obviously, Evo, but after Evo we can talk about it. But when it comes to before Evo, I'm not sure. But we'll see about that. But we'll play by ear. If there's stuff to talk about, we'll talk about it. Not, we'll take a break and wait for Evo to be over and talk about it. So that is the plan of it for the most part. Oh, sorry, one more little bit of news right here is very quick. One Piece will be ending in 3 years, quote unquote, according to Oda. He said that in an interview that was translated of sorts, according to this person right here. So I think it was some sort of statement. Yeah. So there's some sort of statement or interview, right? But this is one line right here, just translated. I shouldn't really say this out loud because so far I've been pretty off, but as of right now, it's a 3-year end goal. So that's why I say 3 years, air quotations, you know, so it's probably gonna be like 5 at the max, I feel, when it comes to One Piece. But they are on like the final stretch essentially, so that's what it is, man. If you don't have anything else to add, I think we're pretty good then.
Yep.
So that is it for Realsies, and now we can definitely wrap up the show. Thank you very much for tuning in. Really, really always fun to have y'all. And yeah, so we'll play it by ear. I mean, it feels like it's gonna be a pretty dry week coming up. So, but we'll definitely have stuff to talk about after Evo. But again, we'll keep the ear on the ground sort of thing. So yeah. Other than that, thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys in the next ones. Take care, stay safe, peace out, and have a good one. Bye bye.
Yes, Kitty, that is my foot. Please stop biting me. I will punch you.